in Kashmir, it'll be bright, and next 30 minutes the clouds will close and it'll get different. So when the light opens, we have to finish that portion. So and sometimes it will be in real location and it will be a tourist area, and cars we can only block them for 2 minutes. So in that gap we have to finish it. So these are the internal challenges we had, the entire team.
Yeah.
Only facility is like we have to be fresh mentally. Physically we can manage, we can eat or drink something, but that we made sure, not only me, even the director, because he has to control everything.
Yeah.
So the camera department, direction department, or the light officers, or everyone, sometimes suddenly it will rain and they have to manage everything with that. We had 350 people crew working there, so everybody were on toes to make this happen, and finally when everyone appreciates, it's really good.
I know.
I am receiving everything.
సెక్యూరిటీ వాళ్ళందరూ కొన్ని ప్లేసెస్ ఉన్నాయి అక్కడ దే వోంట్ లెట్ సివిలియన్స్ అలౌడ్ కాదు, ఓన్లీ ఆర్మీ పర్సనల్ వాళ్ళే రావాలి. సో 8 o'clock లోపల అందరు లోపల రావాలి. ఇలా say that there were places which were all proper. ఎక్కడ ముకుంద్ వరదరాజన్ తను అక్కడ పనిచేశారో, సో తనకి ఎలా అంటే he wanted the same location. సో అక్కడ అది చాలా చాలా సెక్యూర్ గా ఉన్న లొకేషన్స్. వాళ్ళు అలా డ్రోన్ అదన్నీ ఏం లేదు. సో వాళ్ళందరూ టీమ్గా లోపల వెళ్ళాలి, అన్నీ చెక్ చేసి చేయాలి. సో అలా ప్రాపర్ కండిషన్స్లో వాళ్ళు వెళ్ళి ఆథెంటిక్గా వాళ్ళ ప్రొటెక్షన్ కోసం మీరు ఇక్కడ ఉండకండి, బికాస్ దిస్ ప్లేస్ ఇస్ వెరీ ఫ్రెజైల్, మీరు వెళ్ళిపోండి అని చెప్పి వాళ్ళని పంపిస్తారంట. సో అలా కండిషన్స్లో
అయినా అన్ఫార్చునేట్లీ మనకి మొన్న కూడా చాలా ఇన్సిడెంట్స్ జరిగాయి కదా, ఇన్ కాశ్మీర్ ఇన్సిడెంట్స్ హ్యావ్ బీన్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. అండ్ వెన్ నేను మూవీ చూస్తున్నప్పుడు అనుకున్నాను ఏమైనా కొన్ని లొకేషన్స్ని మీరు వేరే దగ్గర రీక్రియేట్ చేశారేమో అనుకున్నాను. ఇవాళే తెలిసింది మీరు అక్కడికే వెళ్ళి చేశారని. సో మనీ అలా మీకు యువర్ పోర్ట్రేయింగ్ మేజర్ ముకుంద్ వరదరాజన్ గారు. సో ఎన్ని సీక్వెన్సెస్ ఉన్నాయో మీకు. సో వాజ్ దేర్ సంథింగ్ వేర్ యూ వర్ ఇంపాక్టెడ్ లైక్ ఓ మై గాడ్ ఇలా జరిగిందా ఇది?
Film vandu, like I had for me, my reference was my dad. He was a police officer. Now when I was a kid, I used to go with him for the parades. I'll go see everything, and it'll be very inspiring with men in uniform, and they shout and do that in a proper sync. No, that itself will be very mesmerizing. So there are so many like connections for me, and I took his style of walk and the way he present himself to when he is at work, how he presents, so like that especially. And the one tough scene for me was inside the ambulance in the climax, because exactly the same thing happened to my dad, and he was also, he expired when he was in his duty. So that is, his last minutes were in the ambulance and we were not with him. So that scene was, when I read the script itself, I was bursting out. I was alone when I read the script, so I couldn't control also. I couldn't share it with anyone also. Then I called him. This I don't know how I'm going to like see it on screen, because the exact episode, the last 10 minutes was exact same in my life, like with mom and with the kids and everything. But I was 17. Arshia in this was 3.5 years old, I think. I was 17, so that was my last side of my dad and everything. So that ambulance sequence, I started connecting with my dad. The same struggle he also faced. So what would have been his thought when he faced those seconds? So that scene I couldn't perform. I wanted to finish it off faster. And I was feeling my dad is somewhere here. So that was the only scene. It was tougher for me. So otherwise,
this is a tribute to your father also.
Definitely.
Such brave people who have been in army, in police, who have sacrificed their life మన కోసము ఇంత హ్యాపీగా బతికేస్తూ ఉంటాము, మన కోసం చేస్తున్నారు.
Because the last scene, like where Sai Pallavi gets award from the president, my dad also received a president award, but president award will be given in Chennai from a higher official or chief minister. So president's medal. Yeah. Police and prison department, they have president medal also. The same way my mom went and took it. She didn't even know where to stand, how to take it. So we were in some other place. It will be protocol, right? When she'll be sitting there somewhere, she will go stand, they'll give she got, and she didn't know what she got and why is she there. But so everything was so moving. Like my mom hugged me after watching the film, and she didn't say anything. So that was the reaction for this. So that scene alone was very, very tough for me to do.
Imagine we are watching the film with Indu, Arshia, the actual Indu, Arshia and the family, and they'll be seeing all of this కదా. వాళ్ళకి ఏం అనుకుంటారు, నా నాన్న ఇలానే చనిపోయారా, ఇలానే చెప్పుంటారా అని నిజంగానే ఆ పాప అనుకుంటుంది కదా. సో అది మేము అందరూ కూర్చొని చూసినప్పుడు చాలా భయం వచ్చేసింది. భయం కాదు, ఏం వాళ్ళు అనుకుంటారు ఏంటో అని ఆ ఫీలింగ్ వచ్చేసింది. బికాస్ షీ ఇస్ a 3-year-old child.
Yes.
And to see this is what happened to dad, I don't know how the family would even take that at that point of time. And తనకి డాడీ ఎప్పుడు ఐప్యాడ్ లోనే ఉన్నారని తను కరెక్ట్ అలానే అనుకుంది. సో వెన్ షీ saw this film and the last they'll play అచ్చమిల్లై కదా, that when she sees her father in flesh and blood akkada, I don't know what would have gone through her, but still the family has to take the pride. Mana kosam nana ila dad had sacrificed his life. You have to live with that feeling with pride, but you have that grief kada. So our last scene tan cheppinattu, it is a very disturbing scene. I think all soldiers will also feel the same way and the family will feel the same way. తెలీదు రేపు ఏం ఆపోతుందో ఏంటో అని. సో ఐ థింక్ ఇట్స్ అ వెరీ డిస్టర్బింగ్ సీన్ ఫర్ ద ఫ్యామిలీస్.
అంటే ఈ మూవీ ఏం చేసింది అంటే ఆయన డైరెక్షన్లో జనరలీ మేబీ హూ హ్యావ్ బీన్ ఇంపాక్టెడ్, లైక్ ఇప్పుడు ఆయన లాగానో లేకపోతే సోల్జర్స్ వాళ్ళు ఎక్కువగా కనెక్ట్ అయ్యి ఫీల్ అవుతారు కదా, ఇక్కడ అందరినీ ఫీల్ అయ్యేలా చేసింది. దట్ ఈస్ ద థింగ్, లైక్ వీ ఆల్ గాట్ సో డీప్లీ కనెక్టెడ్ టు దట్ సీన్. ఎస్పెషలీ మీ దగ్గరకు వచ్చి రివీల్ చేస్తారు కదా, ఆ రోజు మీరు కాసేపు అలాగే ఉంది, ఇంకా కెమెరా మీ మీద ఉంది, మీరు ఏడుస్తున్నారు, మేము ఏడుస్తున్నాము. You are trying to stop your tears and we are also trying to stop our tears. So that నేను ఇట్లా వెక్కి ఏడ్చాను నేను. It's been such a while that I cried like that in theatre, even when I'm thinking about that scene itself. ఎందుకంటే especially because it's reality. This is not something that has been fictiously created కదా. So that's why I think
for any actor we need to have a space to perform. So thank you చెప్పాలి. that
it was getting dark, sunset అయిపోయింది already. So the 5 minutes to take that shot. So he was like preparing for it. Stefan Rector was the action director time, and he said like, I don't have time to rehearse this. Now you have to cooperate me, sir. You have to do something. I told him, you don't worry about it. You go sit in your chair. I'll take care of this. So I called the DOP. I'll go stand here. I'll do this action. I'll come very much. When I heard the script itself, it was on my mind. When I read also, it was on my mind. So I told him, this is the iconic portion of this film. Because that's the film is all about. How a soldier struggles, at the same time how the family also struggles.
Yes, exactly.
That's in a one scene. So it's about it's about Hindu, it's about Mukund, it's about Indian Army, it's about bravery on both the sides. Husband and wife. That's one iconic scene. So that's what I told him. So that is my most favorite portion of this film.
Super, sir. Anchor asked question and answer. Anchor only answered also.
What to do? Sometimes good anchors come.
Come. Yes, sir. Yes. So now you can
Question
ask question 2.
Rajkumar, sir.
How many years you all know each other?
I know him from 2000.
16 years. 16 plus.
16 plus.
16
He is
years.
17, so you know him from his first year.
Yes, I went and saw him for his first birthday.
First birthday.
I gave him gift and we became friends.
From then, okay. Something when shooting was happening, why this?
He will be like that only, 24/7. I have to do this. Like that only he'll be. So that will not be my question. When was the first moment you felt Amaran's success? To me,